What's up guys, TC here and welcome back to Starbound Custom Creations, and today I have got 5 more crazy new weapons for you guys. And so today's episode is going to gear more towards a set of elemental weapons I've been working on. And so from the very beginning, one thing I wanted to do and something I saw a lot of people commenting about was like elemental weapons, like elemental swords, elemental hammers, stuff like that. And that was something I wanted to do too. So you'll see here today I actually have 4 different elemental swords, and I've got one extra weapon here at the end that's not really related. But these first 4 here I wanted to show you guys. I've got a legendary lightning blade, a legendary ice blade, a legendary poison blade, and a legendary flame blade. They all have their own corresponding elements, and they all have their own unique look. This is just using the random generator, so I dug through a whole bunch of stuff and tried to find a good seed that would work for each one, so they all have their own unique look, and they all have their own unique attacks. So here we have the legendary lightning blade up first, regular use like that, and then its secondary is it's got this little bitty short-range electric bolt it can shoot. But if you can get within range, it does pretty good damage. I think it ends about right there. So, still a very good weapon, very cool. Up next, we have the legendary ice blade. This one here, again, they all have the combo attack, but their secondaries are unique. This one shoots an ice boulder, which you can see here. And the cool part about this thing is it actually kind of goes through enemies too, if you can get it to work. There you go. So you can actually hit multiple. So let's see if I can get this thing to blow up and knock him back. Come on. Ah, screw it. So moving on to the legendary poison blade. Now this one has a very unique attack. Just the regular combo, plus it's got this really cool acid bubble attack that floats up, and when it blows up it scatters the stuff everywhere. Not quite a super accurate thing, but it definitely does an area of area of effect type thing. It's a random distribution on where it falls, but yeah, great for lots of enemies. So yeah, this should be a fun one. And lastly here we have the legendary flame blade, and this is probably the one I think most people are going to like. This one's got a typical fireball shot, and yeah, so this one's one I showed off quite a bit earlier in the series. Just a very generic, but again, very useful fireball shot, and as you can see, it looks pretty badass. So, this very last one here is a static defender staff. A static defender staff. And so this one, I spent a lot of time on this, getting it just how I wanted it, and I really love how it turned out. So it's a staff with the primary ability is it uses basic static fields as a way to attack and defend. So its primary attack, it can generate these little basically energy shields here and do damage. So you'll see here, I can spawn them here. And the cool part is I can actually spawn these at any range. You'll see I can spawn them all the way out here, which you normally can't do with most staffs. And then it's got a really crazy secondary. It can spawn an electrical shield for the player, and it's large enough to cover his teammates. So you see here we have this electrical barrier, so you and all your buddies can be in here, and this shield lasts for 10 seconds. So it's a much more useful shield. Now it will not block projectiles, but it will block, basically prevents people from entering. So it'll pretty much block melee damage. Definitely a cool thing. I'd love to see I'd love to see more stuff like that in the vanilla game, just for team play, because, the Starbound's it's a multiplayer-oriented game when you can have a really lot of fun with it. So, anyways, that's going to wrap today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.